Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask. Act. Action will delineate and define you. Peace and friendship with all mankind is our wisest policy, and I wish we may be permitted to pursue it. Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. Our greatest happiness does not depend on the condition of life in which chance has placed us, but is always the result of a good conscience, good health, occupation, and freedom in all just pursuits. My theory has always been, that if we are to dream, the flatteries of hope are as cheap, and pleasanter, than the gloom of despair. Nothing gives one person so much advantage over another as to remain always cool and unruffled under all circumstances. Question with boldness even the existence of a God, because, if there be one, he must more approve of the homage of reason, than that of blindfolded fear. Difference of opinion is advantageous in religion. The several sects perform the office of censor, over each other. Our civil rights have no dependence on our religious opinions any more than our opinions in physics or geometry. I never will, by any word or act, bow to the shrine of intolerance or admit a right of inquiry into the religious opinions of others. Educate and inform the whole mass of the people. They are the only sure reliance for the preservation of our liberty. If a nation expects to be ignorant and free, in a state of civilization, it expects to what never was and never will be. I was bold in the pursuit of knowledge, never fearing to follow truth and reason whatever results they led, and bearding every authority which stood in their way. To penetrate and dissipate these clouds of darkness, the general mind must be strengthened by education. Were it left to me to decide whether we should have a government without newspapers, or newspapers without a government, I should not hesitate to prefer the latter. Enlighten the people generally, and tyranny and oppressions of body and mind will vanish like evil spirits at the dawn of day. All, will bear in mind this sacred principle, that though the will of the majority is in all cases to prevail, that will to be rightful must be reasonable, that the minority possess their equal rights, which equal law must protect, and to violate would be oppression. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The end of democracy and the defeat of the American Revolution will occur when the government falls into the hands of lending institutions and moneyed corporations.